Hey y'all, it's your girl Makisha with Sister Biz Global Network. I have 4 keys to finding freedom in your business that I want to talk with you about. Are you curious about what they are? Well, stay tuned. All right, I'm excited because I love talking about systems. I love talking about turnkey processes, all the things. And I love talking about freedom and the freedom that entrepreneurship brings you. And so I have 4 concepts that I want you to really take some time to seriously think about how you're using these principles and operationalizing these principles in your business on a day-to-day basis and building them out so that you can be free in your business. So the first concept is centralization. In centralization, what I mean by that is that you have communications, you have files, you have passwords and accounts all in a central location so that they're accessible by the people who need to get to them across the the company. And so centralizing files in for example in a place like Google folders, if you have files and things that people need to do a job or a task that you formerly did in your own personal drive or in your own business drive attached to your business email, that is not helpful when you're trying to delegate and have other people do the work. If you hire someone and they do the same thing, first of all, they're going to follow suit and do what you do. So then they have their files locked up in their system. You have your files locked up in your system. Then when they leave, or if they're on vacation, or if you need to access any of the work they've done, it's now organized in their own special way, in their own special drive. And you either don't have access to it or you have access to it, but you don't know where to find things because they aren't centralized using a centralized system for filing. So that's an example of what I mean by centralization. It can really slow down the day-to-day operations if things aren't centralized and easy for everyone to get to. If you don't have naming conventions and those sorts of things in place for your files so that everybody is using the same system to get to documents. In the same way with communications, if you have client communications coming in, but they're not coming into a central inbox that is then, assigned to different people, but that everyone has access to, then your business really becomes dependent on the people who run it, which is not good because people come and go in your business. And it's a headache to be able to have to try to figure out what they've done, where they've done it, where they put things in. And you can't grow like that and you can't scale like that. So definitely consider centralization. Make sure your files, your passwords, and your accounts, the customer communications, the team communications are centralized. Centralization is your friend. Yes, yes, ma'am. Secondly, standardization. Standardization is basically a framework of processes and turnkey processes that everyone in the business agrees to, adhere to, and according to the standards and the processes as they are outlined. And so it means that the way we do business here, everybody does business this way. You come in and this is the way you open and close the shop. You come in and this is the way that you handle a customer inquiry. You start your workday and this is the way you report out at the end of the day. This is the way we do business here. And so standardizing the different tasks and functions in the business such that everybody operates the same way according to the same standard. Again, if you're not doing that, if everybody's doing everything the way that they want to do it, your business becomes heavily dependent on the people who are in it. And when someone new comes in, then they create their own new way. There's no structure, there's no systemization, there's no standardization. And that means that you can't really be a sellable business, and you certainly can't leave your business and hope that things are going to get done consistently in the way that they should be every time. So standardization looks like SOPs, standard operating procedures, really good onboarding and training and systems in place that people understand how to follow and have support and accountability in following. The third concept is automation. And so leveraging technology to complete tasks and functions is a great way to improve speed and efficiency because computers are typically going to be faster, to reduce error. So error in the work because it's being done by a computer, so it's less likely to, not that computers never jack up because we have our days, but for the most part, they speed things up, they reduce error, and they free your staff up so that your staff can focus on things that the computer can't do. Your staff can focus on things that really only a human touch can take care of, or that require a level of analysis or decision making that a computer is not set up to do. And so the automation is the third thing. The final thing is delegation. And so that's where you're talking about your people. And so really learning how to hire, onboard, train, develop, manage a team where the team culture is amazing and productivity is high. And that takes a lot of skill, work, energy. And so, but these, again, when you do it right, when you get it done well, and when you're good at what you do, it pays off, and it really does free you up and give you the freedom you want in your business. So keep that in mind. If you want to be free in your business, turn your energy to centralization, turn your energy to standardization, get your business automated as much as possible, and make sure delegation is on point, and you'll find that freedom. And when you do, hit me up and let me know how it goes. So hopefully that was helpful for you. If you missed my entire playlist on standard operating procedures, be sure to subscribe and go to our channel and check it out, because there's a ton more information about how to standardize your business and how to create systems and smooth operations in your business. Also, there is a lot more going on at SisterBiz Global Network. If you don't already know, now you know. You want to check out our membership at www.sister.biz, where we have all kinds of tools and training and a whole community of women waiting there to work with you, collaborate with you, support you on your entrepreneurial journey.